Jurassic World Rebirth. It's a sequel to all the other Jurassic World movies and stuff like that. Hi, my name is Brian Wheeler. I have a strong mouth because I was in the army, had some sort of like heat thing, injury happen. Can't talk right, that's a bandana thing. That's, that's why this. So my brother wanted to go see this. He's been telling me, real excited, but I was like, hey, we should go see this and everything. I still haven't seen Dominion yet. We watched Dominion 2 weeks ago. That was tonally kind of over the place and everything as well. Although maybe ironically, this movie might be better than that. Even though that movie did better with its big three original legacy characters than some other big name franchises. If you want spoilers, a spoiler free review, go somewhere else. Click off quick because I'm going to be talking about spoilers. I'm sorry. Because I just watched this film, so I'm talking about it as fresh in my head. Um, let's get into the good. Well, what the story is about? The story is about, we have a disease. If we get stuff from the dinosaurs, it could go help all humanity getting all these different things and stuff like that. We just need it from like sea, air, land. Cool. The more I think about it, the more this movie feels like a TV B movie that it can be a good thing and a bad thing with this, but it's like they really wanted to make an adventure film, but we don't have anything to make an adventure film out of. Let's use the Jurassic Park dinosaurs. We don't have anything else to do with them. Let's go with that. Cool. Rebirth. But you see what they really want to do, which is like get into like the mad scientist stuff with like possibly human. And me and my brother were talking about it afterwards with like human DNA hybrids, which is something they really wanted to do in the beginning of Jurassic Park. That was supposed to be Jurassic Park 4. Go look at Clayton Fiore's YouTube channel to find out all about all that stuff. So the making bad dinosaur stuff is like, okay, interesting. Like the beginning of the film, why could a Snicker wrapper, if that's what caused $1 billion facility to shut down just by wiping it on the side, that's some shoddy work. I mean, the whole beginning where these suits are and everything felt more like a sci-fi, like actual sci-fi alien film, which seemingly reading some stuff on Wikipedia about the things are kind of based off more alien stuff. I'm like, okay. So you want to do more alien type movies, but you're stuck with the Jurassic dinosaurs just with the genetic splicing and the crap. Okay. Secondly, that the D-Rex is built up in the beginning. When they finally get to the island, you get some hints and everything like that. You get some hints of some creature in the water and stuff as well that has like tentacles or something. Don't see the tentacle thing. The D-Rex is only at the end, and nothing comes of it, which I'm going to get into. And it's just like, you're setting this up for a sequel, aren't you? Oh, supposedly I think it's a new trilogy that's supposed to be made. Ah. Okay, so this was just the appetizer. Okay. Are we having King Kong in this? Because it feels like we should have King Kong in this. And not to mention, it undoes everything from, I guess, Dominion and stuff. Like, what was even the worry about? Because, the dinosaurs are expanding all over the place, but now, I guess it's a couple years since Dominion, the life of dinosaurs has gone tragically bad real fast. If they can't stand the cold, the climate, and everything within a couple years. And now they can only live along the equator line and stuff, which, to be fair, getting into spoilers of the original book, if you don't know, the dinosaurs did escape off the island and into the jungles and stuff of Central America, where it's very hard to find in the jungles of Central America. People are still finding new species of animals and stuff, like in the Amazon and everything like that. So it's along, I see that line of like, okay, they're taking the vein of that. But, so you have the plot of Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali and a couple others and everything with a guy and stuff to go get this medicine or get this embryo blood from the dinosaurs and everything. The doctor, the museum guy, Dr. Henry Loomis, I'm sorry, if you know what ASMR is, he reminds me a lot like of Dr. Gill. As soon as I saw him, I was like, that's Dr. Gill. The ASMR fame with his voice and just his logo is like that is he supposed to be cosplaying Dr. Gill because he looks like Dr. Gill. I'm sorry, that's what he reminds me of. And it's just like, okay, but I like the character and everything. But it's just like, okay, Scarlett Johansson and the guy's character, Mahershala Ali's character Duncan, have that moment like, okay, or like, we're really pathetic. Of like, yeah. You're bringing up all this emotional support, and you're just like, you kind of can tell, at least with Scarlett, I feel like, is like, yeah, I know this movie's kind of thing. I'm here for it, but it seems like she was having fun at least. So I was like, I'm here to have fun. It's not the best movie, but I'm here to have fun. And it's like, you know what? I'll give it to you. It did look like you had fun at least. So that's good. Mahershala Ali, I mean, I like this guy. I guess his character's son died, which plays a part into this. But here's where part of the movie is issues. Like, you could have cut out the whole attack on the family because there's a whole side plot of a family being attacked by the Mosasaur real far out and everything, and they have to go and they go rescue them, and that's what causes some chaos and stuff ensuing. But you could have cut out the whole seeing them being attacked. You could have just got to them and everything. It really felt like they wanted to make two movies. Like you could have just made a movie just on the mercenaries, and you could have just made a movie just on the family. And just like have the family live out and try to survive on the island, or you kind of like lessen maybe of both. Like if you want to just focus on the family and just have the mercenaries there as they're doing their side thing, we don't exactly know, we get an idea of what they're doing, but the more focus is on the family and the mercenaries are kind of in support of that and everything going forward, or vice versa, just focus strictly more on the mercenaries and just have the family kind of be in more of the side drop and everything. Honestly, I feel like it would have made better movies that way. Like if you just focus more on one thing or the other, but because they wanted to keep that Jurassic kind of feel of like the Easter eggs and stuff of like, yeah, we want to keep that family line. It's just like have the kids be safe, and it's just like it it just felt tonally jarring on that thing, and just like it didn't mesh as well as to me is what I think it should have been. It's like you could just focus just on the mercenaries and have the family be beefing and not really focus on them, or vice versa, and it would have made a better film either way. As opposed to just kind of back and forth, it just didn't work as well with me. I know the raft scene is kind of taken from this because yes, the T-Rex could swim. In the book, actually, the T-Rex is kind of like uses like a leg to like scratch its head and everything while it's asleep. That was interesting. It was kind of funny seeing it roll over and it has a big belly. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, I have to talk about the ending, and this is where my big gripe comes in right here. I guess Mahershala Ali's character Duncan. I'm guessing because him and his wife or girlfriend, right, they split because they lost their child or something like that. That's what it feels like. Maybe kind of what happened. He really wants to keep the kids safe, and there's this heroic music blaring. He has the flare going like you see in the previews. He's acting like It's like he's gonna get a heroic death, and it's like really build up how the D-Rex is a bad, dino, and maybe you're going to come back and ScarJo's going to get revenge on it and everything. That's what it's feeling like it's going to build up to. Is like, but it feels like, okay, he's going to get a heroic death and stuff. No, they fake you out. A flare gets shot off because they don't even show it. He's just yelling at the dino. The dino yells. I guess the flare goes off. He goes underwater or something because he's still alive. He's still alive. And it's just like, okay. And the dino, besides attacking the helicopter, felt very underused with all the buildup about him. So it's like, he better be utilized in the trilogy or whatever future movie they have of this if they're going to keep going to this spot, because it just didn't feel like it should have been anything. It's like, they're not capturing the film's right and everything. It's like the first film, it makes the T-Rex a threat and it makes it a threat. Second film, the T-Rexes are a threat and the Raptors, and they make them a threat. Third film, Spinosaurus, I know the film's a big mess and everything, but they made the Spinosaurus a big threat. Fourth film, they made the Indominus Rex a big threat. Fifth film, the Indominoraptor he is a threat, but even though the movie felt like very B camp, and I do enjoy that movie, Fallen Kingdom, more than Fallen World, because the raptor scene kind of unsettles me, because Lost World scarred me for life. But even Dominion is just like they had this big kind of weird dino, and it's like you make it seem like, oh, it kills the original Rexy, but no, not really. And it's kind of a threat. They make it seem, but I guess because it's not really having a presence, that might be the more issue. Is like the Indominaraptor in the third movie, they didn't really have a big presence in the entire film compared to like the Spinosaurus and everything. Yes, this is more of a monster movie and stuff. And speaking of that, I think, to its credit, I think this is the first girl death in a Jurassic World movie or a Jurassic Park movie, because all of the previous things has been guys, unless there was some background thing in Dominion or something like that, hypothetically. But this is like one of the crew members and everything gets killed by a Spinosaur. And I was like, oh, they actually did that. Well, that's interesting. But it's just kind of like, what have we... So this movie is, yeah, it's more like a setup for the future movies. But I will say, if Duncan doesn't come back and kills the D-Rex, or in some epic way or fashion, what is the point? I just like, you let me care about this character. He doesn't even get the heroic death. He doesn't. Let him do it. Let him do it. Let him have that, or something. Unless you're saving him for a future thing to sacrifice himself, or he's gonna go blazing, shooting down the D-Rex or something. He's gonna do something big. Because it's like, what was that? Why? Let a hero be a hero. I mean, yeah, I don't want people to die, but at the same time, it's like you're in a kind of bad situation, and it's like, and the D-Rex is only attracted to light. That's it. If he's only attracted to light, then why didn't he just turn around when he jumped into the water the first time and couldn't see the light and just go back to the boat thing because there was the flashing lights still going off? What? Let me put it this way. Compared to Jurassic Park 3, which has a lot of issues and stuff, it's more interesting what happened behind the scenes of what happened to that film, seemingly. And enjoyability. It's not as enjoyable to me as Fallen Kingdom. Like, Fallen Kingdom, I feel like for some reason I could just watch that and I'd be fine. I mean, Lost World scars me. I still can't watch it really to this day. Part 3, similar for that reason. Of course, Part 3 is Part 3. But can I say it felt better in some ways than Dominion? As weird as that is, despite the tonal shifts, it's like I see what they want to do, and it's like you're just saving it for later. So if that's the case, if you're saving it for later, it better work. That's what I'm going to say. So have you seen Rebirth? What do you think? If you want me a scale out of 10, it's 5 out of 10. A 5. Which I don't say is, oh, I'm being generous. No, I mean, I'd say it's like a solid 5. It's not that it's like this movie completely sucks everything out of me. It's not. It actually, as a straight up adventure flick, if it had nothing to do with Jurassic stuff whatsoever, it'd be solid. It would be solid. But because they have to add more of the Jurassic flair and everything like that, it's not really Jurassic. It's a adventure monster movie with the name of Jurassic slapped on it. Yeah, I know it's a new direction, but hopefully the future installments do better. And seriously, what are we going to do about the D-Rex thing? I mean, it was intimidating in the beginning, and then it's just at the end, it's like, that's it? Is there more? What was the thing in the water, too, with the tentacle thing and stuff? And what was those Spider-Man copies? Because they were red and blue. What are those things? I don't know. Anyway, tell me what you think about the movie. See you in the next one. Goodbye.